Hello students, in this class we are going to see the second part of the chapter surfing internet. Okay, now all of you know what is surfing, what is internet. Then also we will revise few things and then we will see the remaining things from the chapter. Okay, now surfing means it's a sport activity where a person can stand on a plank and he can ride on the sea or ocean waves. Correct? Now surfing internet means find out the information from the ocean of knowledge. Okay, through internet and by use of computers. Okay, now what is internet? Internet is network of networks, means network of computers, or all over the world the computers are connected to each other. That is called network. All this we have learned. Now in short we'll see the history of internet. Okay, how internet started? Now internet started in US and the defense people they started making use of it. It was called ARPANET. In 1969, US Defense Department set an advanced research project agency that is called ARPA for some research. They designed a network where four computers were connected, and that was successful. And in gradually in course of time, uh, it was the common man as well as other companies also started using it. So this was the short history of internet. Now in India it was started on 15th August 1995 and through a company that is called Videsh Sanchar Nigam Limited, VSNL. Okay, now what is www? This is World Wide Web. The information is stored on this web. Okay, through different websites. What are websites? Websites means a collection of web pages where information is stored. And Tim Berners-Lee is a founder of web, World Wide Web, that is www. All this we have learned. Simply we are revising all this. Now this is ISP, Internet Service Provider. This is a company where it gives us the access. It gives us the permission to access the information through internet. Now there are different companies which are there which can use this through which we can use the internet connection, that is BSNL, MTNL, Hathway and many other. Now we have seen what different services internet has provided us. We can do shopping through internet. We can pay for the shopping done through internet, that is through e-banking. Correct? Now we can chat with other person. We can pass the messages not only through mail but many other chat softwares are there through which you can chat with the other person. Now there are different sites with you can have social groups on internet, that is social networking is also possible, video conferencing is also possible, and the main thing whenever you want to search any information there are some softwares, there are some browsers through which you can find the information very easily. Those are called search engine, like Google is there, Yahoo is there, and so many, Bing, that is from the Microsoft. So many other things are there. Now we are going to see what is email. Now what is email? Email means electronic mail. Okay, now through email we can send and receive messages and so many things. Now what is email account? Now whenever you want to send and receive messages, it should go to proper person whenever you are sending the message, and whenever you want to receive a message, the message which is sent by other person to you, it should get reached up to you. So you should have the proper address, unique address. Correct? That is email account. Okay, this address may be called as email account. Suppose you want to do any bank transactions. For that, you should have a bank account in the bank. Then only you can operate the bank operations. Okay, you can do the bank operations. Okay, now for that, in the email account, you are getting your ID or unique identity code, or that is called the address, and along with that you will get a password, that is passcode, that you should remember like a lock for your account. Okay, that passcode will work as a lock for your account, and then you have to click on login. But how to create it? For creating, there are different sites where you can create your login ID and password on different browsers. Here we have seen Google. In that you have to specify name, and you have to give the address, means ID. In that, this google.com will come, or google.co.in will come at the end of this address. And then you have to create a password. There are certain rules to create a password, means not only alphabets plus numbers, not special characters are used, and so many. In this, you have to open this and you have to click on the create password, this button. Then you will get the screen. You have to give all the details here. Confirm the password, give your birth date. You have to fill the details to create your email account. After that, how to use email account? Now whenever once you have created it, suppose Google account you have created it, then open google.com, then there sign means give your password, ID and password, and then it will get open, the mail will get open for you like this. Earlier we have seen the sign in screen. Now in this, whenever you will get the screen, you will get the mails which you have received. There you will get the date of the mail received, from whom you have got the mail, that person's name, it will get displayed, and the subject of the mail. If no subject, then it will keep it blank. Okay, now all this is there in the inbox. See here on the left hand side, inbox, which is written in red on the screen, means whatever mails you have received, it is listed in inbox, and that list is there on the screen. If you want to read any mail, just simply double click on that particular mail. It will get opened for you and you can read it. This is about the mail which you have received. Okay, now suppose you want to send a mail. How to send the mail? For that you have to click on a compose button. It is on the screen above inbox. There is a icon, there is a button called compose, where you can write the mail. So whenever you will click on compose, like this screen, you will get to. Against the word to, you have to specify the name of a person to whom you want to send the mail. Here you can write more than one person name, giving comma in between. Now whenever you will start typing the name, it will show you the list of names if it is already stored in your computer. Okay, the person's address. Person name means person's address. Now here, after writing to, there are 2-3 other options. CC, that is carbon copy. Suppose you want to send the copy of the mail to many other persons, you can put comma in between and you can give the addresses of those persons here. Now there is one more icon, that is BCC, that is blind carbon copy. Means here, whenever you are writing in CC different person's name, the other person, means the second person, will come to know that you have sent the mail for the first person, third person, fourth person. Means each and everyone will come to know whom you have sent the copy of this mail. But whenever you will write the names in BCC, the other person, whether even though his or her name is there in BCC, he or she will not come to know that you have sent this same mail to any other person. Okay, that is the advantage of BCC. Now after that it comes subject. subject for the mail. See, generally whenever we are writing mail, we are writing subject. You must have learned the letter writing, correct? In that you must have learned how to write subject for the letter. Same way here you have to mention the subject. If you will not mention, then also it is okay. It is not mandatory. Okay. Now, how to send a mail? For that, after composing, after writing the mail, the letter, first you have to address the person to whom you are writing, greet him if the case is, and then write, and then at the end you write your name. Means the receiver will come to know from whom you have got the mail. Then there is a send button at the bottom of the screen. Have you seen? Correct. Blue button. Click on that. The mail will get sent to the person whose address you have written. Now, before that, attaching a file. Attaching a file means what? Suppose in the mail you want to send some other files which are audio files, video files or text files also. You can attach those files separately along with the mail. For that, see, after send, the second icon, attach files, the symbol icon for the attach file is also given here. You have to click on that, then you will get a browser screen. Browse. You have to browse the files where your files are located. Select that location and click on open in the open window, open file window, and then that same file will get attached to your mail, and then click on send. With the attachment, your file will get sent to the receiver. Now, suppose you want to reply for the mail. The mail which you have received and you want to give a reply for the mail. So there is a button at the end of at the bottom of the screen. So you click on the reply button. No need to write the person's address because from the same person you have received the letter and you are replying to him or her. So no need to write in the against the word to the person's name. Okay, simply you have to write the topic. Means you have to write the text what in the reply, and then it will go to that particular person from whom you have got the mail. Now, forwarding a mail means what? Suppose the same mail or the mail which you have composed already, you have sent to somebody, you want to send it to somebody else, you want to forward the mail which you have received. In that case, click on forward button, but here you have to specify the email address of that person to whom you want to forward it. Now after that, adding a signature to a mail. Generally, whenever we are writing a letter, it is a practice to have a signature at the end. In normal mailing, means writing letter, we are writing the signature or any application if we are doing. But generally in mails, when it is informal, we don't write the signature. We don't have the signature. We are writing simply our name. But suppose we want to give the signature at the end of the mail. So how to give? Click on the settings. See, it is this icon. It is shown with the arrow. This setting icon is there under right hand top corner below the close button. Click on that. You will get the screen here and click on all settings. After that, you will get the screen here, the third screen which is there at the bottom. There against the word signature there is a box. You can write the text whichever you want as a signature, your name, or the way you want to write the name in different font or something like that. Add that signature and then reset it and then refresh it, and then you will get the signature automatically you will get that signature at the bottom of the mail. Correct? Now, after writing mail, attaching files, giving signature, all that, after sending the mail, you want to come out of the mail. For that, better always, whenever you have finished doing work with your mailing part, always close the account. For closing the account, email account, how to come out of that? For that, click on the profile picture. On the right hand top corner, profile picture is there, whose email is open. Click on that picture. It will show you the mail address, and then it will give the sign out. Click on this button, so you'll come out of the email account. Now all of you have learned how to do email, what is internet, all these different things. Now we will see who are these persons who introduce new things in the development of computers. Now see this: Nicholas Zenstrom and Janus Fries. These are the founders of Skype. Through Skype, you can have video chatting with the person who is staying far away from you, or next to you also. But Skype is the software with which you can have like video conferencing. You can have face-to-face conversation. Okay. Now, after that, these two person, Larry Page, left side, and Sergey Brin, right side. These are founders of Google. All of you know what is Google. It is a browser. Okay, it is a search engine. So without Google, I don't think nowadays we can survive. Okay. Now, founders of Yahoo.com, Jerry Yang and David Filo. This is also one of the browsers which is very popular. And then this, I think everybody knows him, founder of a Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, so Facebook is an integral part of your day-to-day life, I think. Correct? Now we'll see this latest Internet Explorer version is Internet Explorer 11. Okay, now this is the latest version, but generally people are not using Internet Explorer. They are most of the time using Google or Yahoo. But these are different browsers. You can use any browser with which you are comfortable. Now in short we will revise the full chapter, and then whenever you will get the notes, complete the notes in your book and study well. Now for revising, we have learned what is surfing, internet, then what is internet, what is www, that is World Wide Web, what is ISP, internet service provider, then what is email, then how to make an account in email, how to compose a mail. All this we have learned, and we have seen some founders also. So study well, learn properly. By then, thank you.